Hey guys, Rivet here. Welcome back to another episode of Cube World. Back again with Darth O'time and my trusty steed, Nate Pick. Hope everyone's enjoying themselves today. Welcome back to Sunday, the day of rest, the day of relaxation for most people, and for me, the day of the double. Oh, I hate Sundays. I don't really, but it's a pain in the backside, but it doesn't matter. We are going to continue on where we last left off. We just finished doing the Catacombs of Astra. Heck with that place. We're going to continue going, what is it, west? No, we're going to go south. South is the direction we're going to go. So yeah, I do want to thank everybody for your patience with me this last week. Again, I'm not going to go into detail. I didn't even talk about it in my stream yesterday or anything. Just going to let you guys know, I just wanted to thank you all for the kind words and leaving me be was the important part. I did appreciate that. You know, when you walk into some situations and stuff, well, thank you, phone. I thought I turned you off. But yeah, when you run into situations where you need to take care of some stuff, it's nice to know when you say, I'm just going to be a couple of days, and you can do it, and people aren't going to freak out. I didn't get a tirade of, where's Rivet? Which was nice. It made me feel good. It made me feel like I got my point across, which was cool. But today we are going to wreck some fools and do some stuff just because I need to game, unwind, rest, relax. Oh man, it was really cool too. I was pretty excited over the weekend. It's a couple of little new tidbits on a Steam sale. I picked up a new video editing software for myself on Steam. It's the Vegas Movie Maker Pro or something like that, 14. It looks pretty much similar to the professional edition, but it looks a bit better for me. Already a couple little tests I've done on it. It renders a heck of a lot faster, really intuitive to use, and it's attached to Steam, so I don't have to worry about any more fiddling with licenses and all this crap and jumping through hoops. I can just install and go. At least that's what I'm hoping. I haven't had any issues with Steam products before, but you never know. But I was, a little nervous and worried about it because it's, brand new. Like, it literally came out on Friday, and I picked it up Friday. It was on sale, so it was like $38. So I was like, I've been kind of putting off getting some new software. The version of Vegas I have is really old. So I was like, yeah, it needs to be updated, and I didn't want to spend the money on it, especially not, not regularly. So I was like, yeah, if it's on sale, I will pick it up for less than $40 for professional, what I consider professional software for me. For my needs and my purposes, it's perfect. So, yeah. So that's what you guys are looking at now. And all my stuff works with it, and all my presets were pretty much intuitive. It worked. I had to do a couple little tweaks and things, but overall, it seems to work just fine. Well, why did I do that? Well, that was stupid. And you, what do you want? Wrecked. What I want to do is find a Cyclops. We're still on a quest. Still on a quest for a Cyclops. Never ever have I ever had so many problems finding a Cyclops in my life. Ah, that's what you saw, Cat. You didn't see nothing. Wow. Literally nothing. There could have been something on the sidelines there, but we did not see it. Okay, fine. If I'm not going to be able to jump that high, I'm just going to go over here. Still wishing we had news from Wally. Still nothing new. Nothing of any consequence in any way. A bunch of people still popping in and asking questions and stuff about the updates and things, and I had a whole slew of comments about the updates from Wally, and again, more people asking me if I'm going to be doing an episode or something about the updates and things, and again, I just have to find the time. And this week I should have had some time. One of the things I wanted to do was actually get a couple of my pet projects done, but I just didn't have the time at all. Where I thought I was going to have a bunch of free time because I wasn't going to be streaming, I ended up having no time at all. I actually ended up working a bit more too, so that was another part of it too. And a couple more shifts it looks like this week coming up, so I'm going to try to juggle streams around it, so you may get more later streams if I'm working day shifts, that kind of thing. But I'll juggle it the best I can. You guys will know as we go through it. I'm not going to lie about it. I'm just going to let it happen. Kind of makes it easier for me. What do we got here? A freaking ocean, I bet. Because that'd be about par for the course. Every other place I've gone the last couple of days, I've run into oceans everywhere I've gone to. which would be, yeah. Is it? Kind of has that feel to it a little bit. Nope. Well, Nate needs a drink. I'm sorry, Nate. It's not sweet tea, but you just have to suffer. Good old Southern boy likes his sweet tea, I'm sure. I'd have to ask him for sure. Maybe, Nate, if you're watching this, you can leave me a comment down below. Or maybe somebody could tweet to Nate and ask him if he prefers sweet tea over water. And then maybe we'll get a response. I'll leave it up to you guys. And to Nate. Doesn't matter to me. I'm not going to bug him about it. The really cool thing I was able to do this last week was catching up with some old friends. People that I haven't really talked to in... A couple of them haven't been in years. A couple of them haven't been in months. Really nice just having some really good conversations. I had one friend of mine posted to me, it was a video that he found, and it was like taken in the 90s. And there's a guy in the video that looks an awful lot like me in person. And I was like, oh my god, even when I saw it, I was like, good lord, that looks just like me. And he goes, yeah, I know. So that was kind of cool. You know, you don't get that every day. Really? You also don't get a new biome where there's nothing nearby you. Because that's always fun. Nothing I quite like more than running around in a bossless biome. Like, all I have done so far is run in a line. That's nothing. Okay, something popped up there. Nope. Still nothing. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you guys on hold until I find something. I'm just going to go in a straight line. And then when well, we're going to do this first. We're going to kill Chicken Fool. Boss Chicken. There we go. So hold tight, guys. Ah! Flies! So hold tight. I'll be right back as soon as we find something. And I'll bring you guys right along. Okay. I found a thing. Wasn't too very far from where we were. White plus 2s. I thought that could be kind of fun. Quick little jaunt in. A little wrecking of face. I figured that a white plus 2 would be a heck of a lot more entertaining than a red plus 4. Because, I will still say nope. I will still... At least we should be able to get a couple of decent things out of it. I mean, I'm not expecting miracles or anything. What I am expecting is to have some fun in here. That's all I can really ask. That's the reason I play the Cube World, is having some entertainment, a little bit of fun. So we are nearing in, I think. Depending on where you look at the dates, we are past the 4-year mark. On some calendars, others we have a little bit more time. So I'm going to do a double check myself and figure out exactly when Wally did the last update. Because my thought was it was like the 13th. And then I've also heard the 5th. And I've also heard the 23rd. So I'm going to do some digging around and see what I can find for when the update last was out. But regardless of that, I don't see anywhere in the near future of us getting our set update. As much as I would love to see it, I don't foresee it currently. But I've been proven wrong before. Not with Cube World. Well, no, I haven't proven wrong. I've thought a number of times that we're going to have it at a decent time. You know, like last year when he had the series of tweets that just ran on for months. You know, 2 and 3 at a time. I'm like, he's got to be done. This is going to be amazing. I'm going to be able to see the update. I can't wait. Then, nothing. Didn't see no update forever. Okay. There we go. You're dead. I'm just going to do a little bit of adjustments here on my microphone. Just because I remember the other day that it was a little low, and then I didn't know if I'd actually change it or not. So we're going to go back in and check. So my levels may be all over the place. The one thing I have to adjust with my recording is the audio. That's the only gripe I have about Shadowplay, is that it doesn't do multiple audio tracks for me. Where I would love to have, you know, what was it when I was using, I think it was XSplit, gave me like a separate track for my microphone and my audio, like my game and my microphone were different. That was brilliant. And it just makes absolute intuitive sense. So I'll have to double check, see if there's a way to do that. I may just have like not figured it out yet, but I will. Something I need to do. One of my goals for myself over the next couple months is to up my game with my production value for you guys. I want to get into doing a little bit more editing. I want to be able to kind of make a little bit more cohesion instead of just my rambling things like you see currently. I want to actually kind of start telling tales. I've done a little bit of that work with my Minecraft series. I've done a lot more edits on that as of late. I've taken like 40-minute videos down to 10 minutes. Taken out what I thought was a lot of the fluff and like the stuff that really didn't have any bearing, and tried to give them like cohesive storylines. And again, with my Minecraft, I'm not too worried about it because that's one of the series that I know does not do exceptionally well on the channel. So I can kind of tinker and play with that a little bit more than I do with Cube World. So Cube World, I don't know if I'll ever do that because this is like my rambling thing where I just kind of sit here and just go bleh. And it's more like a stream of consciousness for me, and it's more like I use it as therapy, to be honest. If you want the absolute honest truth about it, like all I do is sit here and vent. And that's one of the things I wanted to do this time a little bit differently. Is a lot of the other times where I've had issues or I've run into problems, like personal problems or anything, I've kind of not necessarily just addressed them, but I've talked them through here. And this time I didn't. This time I actually just did, I went back to my old roots. You know, talked to friends and family and, you know, just took care of things in a much more, a much different way for myself than I have been a little while, instead of having to drag you guys into it, because I find sometimes that as amazing and as therapeutic as it is for me, that it doesn't necessarily lead to a positive vibe on the channel, and I do want to kind of get away from any negativity for myself here. And not like anything was terribly negative or anything, but again, I just didn't want it to become something, you know, where, well, here we go, Rivet's just venting again, and I just don't want that happening here. Like I said, trying to make some changes to the channel over the next little while. A couple of things that I'm planning on doing is to grab a hold of a couple of the newer games that I've got and kind of go into more depth in them. The Island is like an early access game that has a ton of potential for depth. So I want to get into that and like go take a look at some of the new creatures and whatnot. Ark is now coming out of early access, as well as Subnautica. So there's another couple of games that I've actually put on the back burner for a lot of reasons, because I did not want to go in depth with them as much during early access, and probably to my dismay that I didn't do that. I wish that I'd actually done Ark as a regular thing. I know the reason why I had to stop it at first was because it wasn't playing nicely with my system, but when it started to, I should have just dove in like full bore. And part of my problem, what I was doing is I was waiting for like the server side of things and doing it with my friends, and I thought it'd be much more fun as a friend thing than as an actual video thing, where I could have, like, I don't know, a lot of stuff I could have done. And that's what I'm doing here, is I'm kind of second guessing myself and taking that, you know, that deep look into myself. As like, okay, over the course of the last couple of years, you know, what things have you done right? What have you done wrong? Where could you grow? What could you do to expand your channel? Because I'm running into something all the time that I'm starting to worry about. And that's the statements of like, I can't believe you're such a small channel. You know, it's like I keep feeling like I've done something wrong, where I've been progressing at a steady pace for the last little while, and I'm like, well, I don't really see, you know, what I've done. And again, is I've sunk my teeth into oh my god, do we have, are we going to be able to do this? Can we do it? Dang it. Okay. One of the things that I've done, much again to my chagrin, is I sunk my teeth into Cube World. And again, I love the game entirely, but it became a lot of my focus. Very simplistic game, very devoted followings to it. But instead of like grabbing another couple of games and doing the exact same kind of devotion to it, I kind of let everything else kind of fall to the wayside. And that was my problem. That's something I'm not terribly impressed with myself for. So, like I said, over the next little while, I'm going to try to get into more depth with a couple of the other games that I have, and see, you know, if I can make some changes to that. Okay, I'm carrying that thing. Where the heck is this guy? Really? I couldn't spit without seeing him last time. Is that where he is? No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, no, no. I don't want him to fall in love with me. This is the guy I want to fall in love with me. Anybody else around him? He's got me. Oh my god. He's got a miniaturized version of me hanging out there. Look at that. Okay. Why is this such a pain? Okay. Interesting. Hold it. Wait, 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 wait. Lemon. Okay, so which... Huh? That's a lemon beetle. Lemon tart. Have I just lost the plot? I think I have. I think I've gone off my deep end. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about some of my new ideas. If it's something you want to see, or, you know, do you just like my randomness that I've been doing? I think what I'll do still is, like, my streams will still be random games and whatnot. But I may pull in a couple of those beefier titles for, you know, a more in-depth look from time to time. I don't know. Like I said, I just wanted to kind of take a look at where I'm going with things. And of course, I'm going to need your assistance. Okay. Okay, let's take a potion. Now, why will he not do this? Okay, he is in love with me. Okay. I think it was just because everybody else was around, it was causing me problems. Boom shalaka! Level 16? Is that all I get? Really? Well, that's... that stinks. Well, that's what you learn. In a white forest in the middle... Okay. Well, he's no Nate pick, I can tell you that. Let's get our Nate pick back. Wow. Level 17,000 or 16. Oh, Lord. Why? I thought for sure a boss would be a lot more powerful than that. That's hilarious. Now I gotta go back and try to figure out how we did it. I'm pretty sure that Nate was just a boss in the world. You know, that was something like along the lines of like a white or blue type of thing. Which would kind of make sense, but... Wow. Interesting, interesting. You learn new things in this game all the time. Like I said, this is one of the things that I like to do, is like to find out these little things inside the games, like how things progress or how things work properly or not. And that's something like I said, I wish I could have done in a couple of other games. And Subnautica is one for sure that I wish that I'd gotten on board with a lot more, because I've fallen in love with that game, and every time I got into it, it's like I just want story, I want story, I want story, I want to see what they want to do with it. And so I've shelved that game for the simple fact that I want to see it done. And that's all I've wanted to do. Like, I didn't care about anything else with it. So that one I'm not going to fault myself. So now that it's coming out of early access and everything soon, at least that's what I've been hearing, and that's going to be amazing. All the freaking heart flowers here. Do I make bottles? Do I have that to do? Yes, I do. Okay, now I can grab a bunch. I'm gonna do 10. It's just my head. It's just going nuts because it's like I need to pick up the heart flowers. If I don't have the heart flowers, I've done something wrong. Okay, now we do this, and then we do that, and then we make these beauties. Ah, this is it. There we go. Now I can pick up a few more. Oh, this is going to feel so good. You're mine. You're mine. Oh, it feels so much better. And that's the other weird thing too, is like I've become addicted to heart flowers in this game. Or just picking up red. I see red, just want to pick it up. Doesn't matter what it is. It's a legendary thing. Pick it up. Or do they call it legendary? I don't remember. Hey, I'm going to make it through. You can't catch me. Where are we heading off? We got a new biome. What are we at here? Is this a jungle biome? Looks like it. So that could mean that we have some pyramids, some Mayan temples in our future, which I adore. Man, we're just like crossing over between like the edges of everything. Oh. We have done at least one boss battle. We've done a taming. We've done a little bit today. And again, I can't expect these to be exceptionally long. I mean, I could just sit here and play for an hour, but then it's going to take me forever to render and upload that for you guys. And honestly, if I'm going to play this for an hour, I'd much rather have you guys along and have it hanging out in the chat. And again, thank you so much for your support over the last little while. It's meant a lot to me to get my head clear. Hopefully you can hear that I'm feeling a little bit better in my own space. Oh, friggin' thing. Oh, I'm not even kidding when I say that just scared the crap out of me. Oh, I hate Rockling so bad. Please, Wally, stop with the heart attacks in this game. Oh, just give an old man a break. Staying weary from all the mountains now. But anyway, I'm going to end this episode here. I want to thank everybody once again for all your continued support. And I will see you guys very soon in our next episode. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.